This is just a quick video about some new lights that I got for making my videos with, and it's a newer bicolor dimmable LED softbox kit. I actually wound up buying it on eBay. I got it from a Emily and Lily on eBay. They actually had the best price. Amazon wanted like $99 to $129 for this same kit, and I picked it up on eBay for $59 with free shipping. So I'm not even going to bother putting an Amazon link, but basically you can see it's two big LED lights with soft boxes that go over them. Shipped in, it was here in a couple days, and package arrived in good condition. I'm just going to open up each of the lights here and show you. They come with a this kit actually has power supplies that you plug in. You can get another kit with batteries that I really didn't want to mess with batteries again, so this one has a couple of cords that you do have to plug in, so it's not really portable for outdoor use and stuff like that. But there's the LED light there, and I think it's like a 40-watt LED. It's bicolor, and it's all dimmable and everything. And then it actually came with a couple of stands, and these are really lightweight stands. They're kind of like one of the old music type stands. The way the bottom there slides out, just loosen up a thumb screw there, and that plastic fitting slides out, and it opens up like that to make a base that has a pretty good stance to it. So there it is, all all put together. The first one, and you can I'll show you here that you can turn it on, and you can go from 0 to full brightness on it with that little rotary knob there, and then there you can flip the switch. You can go to the daylight color. Now, I did have a problem with the stands where I couldn't get the top extended section to extend. So I took a hammer and vice grips, and this one here I got apart, and I found out that they had put it together with the top piece rotated 180 degrees. You can see that little rivet there that was caught on the clip. So I had to pound it apart with a hammer and vice grips, and luckily I found all the parts that came flying out, and I'll show you. I fixed it later, but so that was just one little thing that I ran into with the stands. But the first extension was fine. And then the soft boxes each come in a nice little bag. Everything's really well packaged, and it looks to be pretty well made. It's kind of like a thick plastic outside with a shiny reflective inside on there, and got a couple of little fiberglass, four little fiberglass poles that actually mount in a light to stretch it all out. So I put the first one together to practice, because it takes a while to figure out exactly the best way to do it, but found out you're best to just do it on the counter, and just stick a couple of these fiberglass sticks in there and just start working your way around. And they do sit at kind of like a slight little angle when you put them in there. And then you just have to kind of push it through that fabric there. And there are some little pockets in the corner that capture the outer tips there. So the first two are the easiest to get, and you can see how the fiberglass rods bend a little bit to, form to the light box. And then you get the third one in there, and that one's pretty easy actually. And then the toughest one is the last one, I found out. I don't know, there may be an easier way to do this, but I didn't figure it out. So you have to just kind of get that last one started in there. You have to twist the light in a little bit. And once you do that, it's just a matter of just twisting it and flexing it enough so you can get it up in that corner pocket there. And there it is, everything, tightens everything right up nice. And then there's just a couple little Velcro flaps on the back there that you just kind of stick together to seal up that area around the light. So there's the, pretty much the back of it put on there. And then the cover for the Softbox was on the front there. Kind of cut down on reflections and stuff, and it's basically just a kind of like a piece of thin fabric with a edging around it that has some Velcro on it to stick to the light box. And it's folded up pretty small, and to actually have to turn that little black flap inside out to make the Velcro line up with the Velcro on the light box part of it. So I found the easiest thing to do was just set it on a flat counter and just start with one corner and get that in, and then put the other corner in, and just, you can see there's a piece of Velcro in the center of each one that you just have to just kind of stick together on each side there to hold it in place. But really, I mean, it's a little bit of a pain to get together. You wouldn't want to take it apart every time you use it and put it together, but you know, it is fairly easy once you do it once. And there you can see that front cover is a little bit wrinkled, but once you turn the light on, it really doesn't make a difference. You don't really see it. So there they are, both put together, and you know, there's what I mean. You really don't notice it much when you turn the light on, and they will go up almost 8 feet tall with the that second extension fully extended. So you know, you do have a lot of adjustment on them, and there's also, you can, you know, pivot them and angle them down. You have a about a 12-foot cord on them too for plugging them in, so you know, that gives you some options there. So they look like they're, you know, really going to be a you know, a good starter light for me, just to see what kind of a difference they make. I've been having a lot of trouble with like focus, going out of focus due to shadows and stuff like that. So we'll see how these work. And then there you can see it's got a 5600K and a 2700K switch there. So you just, you know, turn it on the one you want, and then you got from 0 to full light output. And if you leave it on full output, you do have a little fan that comes on there to keep it cool. And then it comes with a nice bag that it'll all fit back in. So there it is down in my shop, and you can see I put a screw in there finally. I found a little sheet metal screw that fits in there, and I slipped the lock piece back in that had flown out, and everything's working properly now. And you know, they do go right up tight to the ceiling, or they do go, you know, right down low to the floor. So this is basically where I'll be using them most, trying to, you know, get rid of some of the shadows and stuff, because it is fairly dark in my shop. And there you can see I just got the shop lights on, and that's kind of the left hand side one I flipped on there, and then I flipped on the one on the right hand side. And then I'm just going to go in there a little bit and then turn on the center one, and you can see pretty much I'm able to get rid of most of the shadows on it. So I think they're really going to help out. It'll just take a little longer to set up things now for videoing, but they should look like they're really going to do a good job. They actually look like they're going to be really great light too for laying out stuff and working on things too. Just kind of like just area bright lights to, you know, have better lighting. So I just thought I'd, you know, share this and just kind of show you that I am trying to upgrade my equipment a little bit as I go along to, you know, hopefully get better quality videos. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.